Good evening, and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. When we left off last time, we had it out with the Bloody Baron. We learned the truth was as it had been seeming in the episode beforehand, that, yeah, he beat his wife. He's an alcoholic, he gets drunk, he gets into rages, he tries to pawn off the blame on her. Oh, she knew all the things to say, to pinch and poke the worst, blah 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 blah, but that's weak justification. That's a bunch of bull, especially considering that when he flies into a rage, no one can calm him down, supposedly, except for Tamara. Because, God forbid, he take care of his own temper. Yeah, I'm not impressed with this fella at all. Anyhow, so yeah, he beat her into having a miscarriage, and the miscarried baby came back as a botchling. But we lifted the curse, so the poor thing is now a lubberkin. It can be a friendly family hob. We found Tamara. She is in...
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pellar must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
Yeah?
What do you need? Tell me.
I'll help you out. You helped me quite a bit.
Fears no evil, the Pellar needs.
Yep, that's me.
Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct.
Yep.
Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
I'm up for this. These things are important. Forefathers' Eve, what's the point? The point is to help all the souls rest. It's gotta be done. I can't even, with the what'll you give me or anything, it needs to be done. He'll probably give me some kind of good item if I ask. Maybe I should, but he talked to us about it before. We read about it. We know, okay, we'll say this just so that he can illustrate it, but we already know. It's important.
Why hold the ritual at all?
It's necessary.
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears.
So we gotta help them on.
Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Do chicken feet start to smell gross if you're just wearing them in a necklace around your neck? Or do they like dry out and then they just don't really smell at all? I've never really had any experience with chicken feet. I mean, I used to own chickens back in the day. My parents did. But we just used them for the eggs mostly. We didn't really slaughter them and eat them ourselves. So, yeah, I don't really know what the feet... It's distracting that he's wearing that necklace of chicken feet. Okay, I will totally help you out.
Seems like you could use a witcher. So yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pellar knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey. To Fyke Isle.
That seems like a terrible place to hold it.
Of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Well, buddy, it's a very lucky thing that I've lifted the curse on Fyke Isle before we go there. Alright, but that's not what we want to do right now. Anyhow, we found Tamara in Oxenfurt. She doesn't want anything to do with her dad. I'm totally on her side with that. So, let's go check in with him. Tell him what it's all about. You're just gonna hang out here and wait for me now, Pellar, huh?
How may I assist you?
Just real quick while I'm here. No, off screen I did repair all my stuff, so we don't need to do that now. It's habit. Anyhow. And his daughter, I have to say, when we saw the flashback with Ciri, and there was the one guy who led Ciri to the Baron, and was all, oh, I thought it was your daughter, it's a dead ringer for her. No, not really, but they do have similarities. You know, they're both young, they're both petite, and they do both have very striking green eyes. So I'll grant him that. They have wildly different hair, though, and Ciri has this big scar on her face.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Oh, Oswin.
Won't ever forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Well, thanks. You didn't have to reward me. You did it because it was the right thing to do. But thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks, mate. You saved my sorry ass. Thought I'd roast for sure.
I'm just sorry for the one horse that I couldn't save.
And he's always drinking.
Alright, I'm going the wrong way. Although, one must wonder, are you one of the horsies that I saved? Hope you're okay. Okay. Yeah, look at that thing. What a mess. At least they got the fire out.
Witcher, a word, please.
Alright. What you got?
Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand.
Yeah, I understand.
When me and Philip meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner.
Yeah?
Wanted to ask you about something.
Alright. What?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Well, good thing if he actually is making some real changes in his life. To an extent, as regards his wife and daughter, it's far too little, far too late. But I do believe that people can redeem themselves. And I think he could turn around and make the most out of the rest of his life. The hurts he's done them, I think, is pretty unforgivable. I highly doubt he's going to be able to patch things up with them. But, you know, he could attempt to do something with himself. For Dea's sake, at any rate. He's got her watching over now. Alright, you. So, I didn't find your wife, and that's bugging me, because I want to know what happened to Anna, but...
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Well... I don't think I'm willing to offer solace to this guy. I think it's important for him to really feel the full extent of what he's wrought on his family. I do hope that he's able to move past it and grow and become a better person. But I think that realizing his part in all this, really shouldering that guilt and working through that is going to be necessary for him to be able to be a better person. And if I soften that at all, he might just... I mean, we've already seen him blame shift and try and... Tamara's the one responsible for keeping him calm. Anna's the one who's responsible for him beating on her because she twists and pinches and says all the wrong things. Like, this is a guy who does not accept responsibility, so I don't really want to give him any kind of possible out.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something?
Yeah, you're not going to like it.
Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
Leave her alone. She doesn't want to see you.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
She doesn't want to come back.
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I did.
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
She won't.
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Think on that for a bit. You come up with the answer. Yeah, dude. You're still trying to live in this fantasy. Really take a second and answer your own question. You know why she's not coming back.
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not. True. But I'd change. I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back.
Change and be different anyhow.
Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say.
Leave her alone.
Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
No. You leave her be.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose. Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given.
Thank you.
When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
What, the monster that got Anna?
Lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
I'm a little torn, because it seems wise to keep it secret about Kaer Morhen, but at the same time, maybe we combat some of the hatred against Witchers. Like, yeah, the Witchers taught me. They're good people. It's probably smarter not to say. It's smarter not to say. Oh! I gotta say it.
At Kaer Morhen?
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
Well, she is the exception. She's more or less... She's not... Okay, technically she's not a Witcher, but, I mean...
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
More or less.
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the Witchers there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wait?
Yeah, she's so pissed.
Think
She's like,
you can
oh,
outrun
you
me
said
on
the
an
wrong thing.
horse?
Yes.
Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Yeah. Let's call out his pride.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Black Mare. Is it Kelpie we're talking about
Don't.
here?
But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
If it's Kelpie, he can't beat her on Kelpie. She's got it in the bag. Unless I'm the one controlling the race, then we might have some trouble.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man's up!
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us.
Go! Oh, but she's not on Kelpie.
That horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Kick it. Sure how it's done.
Is my horse gonna run out of stamina? Do I need to not run so much the whole time? Or am I fine?
Aha!
Okay, we're good.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Oh!
Another chance to win.
Is this that tower?
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
Oh, really?
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
I made more progress than you managed to do, so settle down with the insults, buddy.
So long.
Regardless, I think his best bet, he's saying how his life's not worth it without his Anna and his Tamara. And he'd only change if he'd change if only they'd come back. No, you really want to prove something? Change with them gone. Change and don't hold an expectation that they'll come back. Change for their sake. And then maybe someday you could potentially hope that they might choose to reconcile or something, but change, show you've learned from what's happened, leave them be. That's the best way to attempt to make atonement. Okay, but see, now it's telling me Ladies of the Wood. But I want to look for Anna. Let's look at my quests here. Okay, yeah, Family Matters is still here. All remaining leads in Velen to find the wife. Yeah, I really... Don't switch on me, quests. I want to follow up on this. This is important. So, we saw they ran to the tower. I don't know that that would really help me at this point. But that was the tower that is north of... Where was it? This legend has it a beleaguered traveler once stood at this tower's gates. He begged shelter for the night, claiming he'd been injured, but the Baron living inside was afraid the traveler was a spy and sent him away. Little did he know the traveler was a powerful mage, who cast a curse on the tower, its inhospitable owner, and all who dwelled with him. Soon thereafter, the Baron and all his retinue died in mysterious circumstances, and the tower fell into ruin. Alright, so is that the tower they ran to? Crow's Perch is way over here. It seems like they would run to a tower that is nearby. But perhaps not. But that's definitely the tower that I was so interested in before, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We could try by there.
Drinks enough for a whole platoon since his family.
Also, anything new here? Soothsayer, honest and true-sighted. I've many a year behind me and have been through much in return. In return, the gods have granted me the gift of sight. I need but take a hand and gaze upon it, and before my eyes comes a vision of what awaits that hand and its owner and all it touches. Some call it witchcraft and unnatural, this gift, but to my reckoning it's the same as how some swim strong or play fiddle masterfully while others sputter and screech. If you don't fear knowing what fate has in store, come pay a visit to old Rakchi. Ooh, prime mushroom hunting grounds. There be a copse in deep wood where man never fails to find mushrooms aplenty. For proper recompense, I can show the way. Never see your young'uns cry of hunger again. Suffy. Flogging. As punishment for failure to perform feudal duties, 100 lashes each. 100, that's a lot. Have been administered to George of Shrine, Sten Broadus, Broadus the Elder, and Musi Helen. May this serve as a reminder. The hand that feeds can also strike its wayward wards. Well. Ointment for diverse ailments. Ointment for carbuncles, boils, and gout have I, to exchange for salted meat or such. Be warned, 'tis awful rank and noisome to wear, yet I swear it works wonders. Lemuel. Our bitch birthed a litter. We've a new batch of pups, 5 of them in all, small and spindly, but enough to make a stew of. I'll sell them for a few crowns each or exchange for other food. Marta. Good grief. Well, desperate times. Thatch repair. I've the knack and kit for fixing roofs. Any man neglecting to care for his own hut's a fool. A couple such sots and mid-cops refused my services. Their huts burned to ash. Must have been fate sending fire to say it ain't wise to skimp on such things. So think it over, kind folk. What a nice threat. What?
Wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops now.
You barmy. Oh, we got us a...
Do we think the Shrieker has anything to do with Anna going missing? Alright, here's the way out.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
Time
You
to water
surprised?
the horses. They tried to dance with a witcher.
Where'd he come from anyway?
Well, how should I know? You so curious?
Alright, so let's go near the abandoned tower and see if we can learn anything there. Well, that was just a weird angle with my horse there. Okay. Or these are the horses! The horses from the race, they're just hanging out here. You silly things. Okay. Well, I mean, it's gonna be same as ever where I don't know how to get into this place. So... I don't know, I'm not sure what I was really hoping to accomplish by going here. I do want to find Anna. I also want to go and find the ladies of the woods, because Ciri went to the ladies first, and then came here. So to find her, it makes more sense to finish up this quest, because this is where she more recently was seen. But to really follow the sequence of events and everything she's gone through, and because I don't think we're going to find her until, like I said, we go to all 3 areas that we're supposed to look for, I kind of feel like maybe I should go back to these ladies. Let's think about it. What other options do we have here? I do want to help out with Forefathers' Eve. And then if I look at my contracts, do you have the Woodland Beast? No, that was the one that we're just gonna leave it. The Shrieker. We could look for the Shrieker. Failed. Whatever. And we could go get Queen Zuleika's treasure. It's a level 4 quest. Alright. What am I going to do at the moment? Ladies of the Woods. Where do I need to go? Also, I need to check out the quest board in Lindenvale, because... Let's do that. Let's go to Lindenvale. Oh, I thought yeah. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. And then my Ladies of the Woods are... way over here. Oh, wow. Quite a bit to the east. And we still haven't checked out all of this down here. So... Lindenvale does kind of start to get us in that general area. Plus this gigantic area down here. I know, all this hemming and hawing. What do I want to do? I think I want to finish up some things over on this side. So let's... Let's look for the Shrieker, and then we'll look for Jenny of the Woods. Okay, yeah, the Shrieker is right next to Crow's Perch. Kind of on the wrong side from the sign, but whatever. We'll run over there. It'll be fine. So then. Now, past these fellas. We'll see if they attack or not. You know, and I see this again as further evidence that the Baron just isn't... He's not really qualified to govern any sort of territory. Look there's his walls, right there, not far away. And yet he has the land so poorly under control that he's got a drownery infestation, like right here. These buildings that have been abandoned. Like, come on, man. This is really close to your home base. You need to keep this area all free and clear just so that people can plant enough crops to sustain your people, right? I mean, come on. He wants the comforts of being in charge. But he doesn't actually have the know-how to take care of people. And not even just not just like, oh, let's all be good to each other and kind to each other and loving to our peasantry or whatever, but just economically to make your realm prosper, which would in turn make him prosper as well. You know, he's not utilizing his resources properly. Alright, yep, this is where Dea took us. There's Andrika that I don't want to fight, but I'm probably going to end up fighting. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I mean, I can understand from his perspective why he would want to be Baron and be in charge there, right? Because who doesn't want to be top dog with all the money and all the power, right? I'm just saying he's not actually good at governing. That's why I'm feeling like long-term Nilfgaard would probably oust him. He's worth it for them to work with for now, but once they'd get things settled, I don't think they'd want to keep him in power. Alright, Shrieker. Aha.
Tracks are irregular here. Monster must have started staggering. Was wounded, most likely.
And those are some gigantic tracks. It's got big feet.
Blood. Monster blood.
Alright, continues over here. Into the water. Which is a bummer, but... Alright. What do you think about that, Geralt? There's more to discover that's not in the water. Okay. What am I missing here? I know we're outside the circle now, but I just want to look around a bit. Nothing obvious in here. Oh, well, that's what we need to find, huh?
Muzzles caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight.
Okay, right down to the water's edge, so... What's this over here? Burned ruins. Oh, I see you in there. Well, well. Oh, ghouls. I was wondering what that creature was I saw over there. Do you think there's a nest? There's a charred pile of bodies again. I know, we need to find the conduit, but if there's a nest, I want to destroy the nest. Yeah, there's a nest. Alright.
Damn, you're ugly.
I like that sneaky one that came around my back. Kill this one. There we go.
Not good.
It's gonna be fine. This one. Yep. Alright, and let's go blow up this nest before they can do anything
Ghoul
else.
nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Yep. There we go. Always a good feeling. Okay, to get back to what we were doing. So I say, but then I had to peek over here. Okay, just flowers. Alright then. Entrance. Ooh, maybe it's the Shrieker's lair. Oh.
Tracks lead to the cave.
Excellent.
The cockatrice.
Oh, is this one of its feathers? It is, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to be a big thing. Okay, a cockatrice, you say. Do we know about those? I'm not sure that we do. Oh, we do. Excellent. It's a draconid, huh? Had myself 8 heifers, 5 of them milchers. Then this cockatrice sprung up nearby, and now all's I got left's dried patties in an empty field. Yeah. Look at that thing. That is a fierce-looking rooster beast. Foolish superstition claim cockatrices, like basilisks, can kill with their gaze alone. That is utter nonsense, however, a cockatrice's gaze being no more dangerous than that of an angry goose. One should instead watch out for its sharp beak and long tail, which it can whip to murderous effect. How do you mess this thing up? Draconid oil. Oh, weak to ard, that's good, and grape shot. Let's see what we got going on here. I don't think I have that oil. Nope. Bummer. Well, we have grape shot. I've equipped, right? Just get over here and we'll see. Salmon and grape shot. Okay, yeah. And then we can art it, so that's what's gonna happen. Well, let's double check, but no. These seeds. Alright. I mean, it might be worthwhile to try and find someone who sells alchemy ingredients. Kira does, and see if they have those seeds, but we're just gonna give it a go without. Oh, we are going to make sure that we've got Okay, we'll back up then. I want to make sure that we have full potions and stuff. We'll just meditate right outside of a dangerous creature's lair. It's a great plan.
Sounds coming from above.
It's gonna leap down at me. Okay. It says, "Ard this thing, huh?" Oh, what's over here, though? Nifty little side chamber. Nothing.
Not about to leave. Bomb should smoke it out, though.
Okay. Well, first, let's mess with all of its stuff. I mean, if it's just gonna stand up there and not attack me, then I might as well take the opportunity. This is a nice pit of gore it's accumulated. Alright, you.
Damn it, it's not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away.
Alright.
There it is. Won't get away this time.
Okay, yep. Move, move, move. We're trying to run and jump through the water because it's really slowing us down. Keep this thing in sight. There we go. Oops! Oh, I wasted it. I meant to switch and... Oops, oops, oops. I said something and I... Did it poison me or something? Is that the problem? Alright, back away, back away, back away. Just regain some health. Okay, it might get me. Okay. Okay, back up, back up, back up. I was at a good angle. I had to press the advantage. It's so close to dead. Gotcha though. Haha. Alright. stomach? And a random dwarven axe. Ooh, trophy even. Gonna cut me off a piece of this. Alright, let's take a look at this trophy. Where are my trophies? Okay, they're in the roach slot, that's right. So then... Griffin trophy. Oh, did it auto-equip this? It did. Okay. Good. There. 10% chance to dismember. I mean, does that really benefit me? Wouldn't I rather... No, that's what that... They both are that. 10% chance to dismember. It seems like that I should have been using this, I think. Right? Experience bonus seems better. Yeah, it's nice to dismember your enemies, but still. Alright. Well, we completed that contract, so that's something. Excellent. Climb that rock just because we can. Now then, if we focus on... Where's Jenny of the Woods? Not necessarily near here. We should turn in the Shrieker. Because it was right here in town. Chat we need to talk to, right? Or someone like that. I think I got everything that I wanted in its lair. Maybe there was a route to climb that I missed, but... I should have rode Roach, it would have been faster. What's this poking up here? Oh, just an interesting rock formation. Alright. There in the distance, my bridge.
Their asses whipped like you know, Vigrad.
Alright, good folk. I've taken care of your Shrieker problem.
Greetings.
Yeah?
So then.
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Thank ye, Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
Alright. Aw. I would have taken it and not felt bad, but since we have this option, yeah, go for it.
Keep the coin. You took in an orphan. Need it more than I do.
And they call witches unfeeling, inhuman. Well, I thank ye. From the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, but I talked to you about that before and you wouldn't say anything specific, so... Alright, so... I want to... Let's go ahead and knock out Jenny of the Woods. I do want to do that, but also... That's a contract. We should probably really take a look here. We got 7 points we can spend. Oh, and another slot? And a mutagen slot even. Okay. So, have not been using this lately. I'm thinking maybe take it off. And let's look at some combat. So, better fast attack, better strong attack. I want all of it. Okay, so, alright, sure, some fast attack. Use a fair amount of that. Let's max it out. It seems useful. We'll make this one better too. We'll put them both on. And then let's find a red mutagen for this slot. Does this count as red or just green? No, it's just green, huh? Oh, crap. Okay. So, what's the next best? 50 vitality, sign intensity, vitality. Whatever. And then let's look at our alchemy. Can I make any red? No. Alright. Very well. I think that'll do for now. We should do a chunk more damage at any rate, so that's handy. Okay, Jenny of the Woods, where are you at? Up to... oh. Quite a bit west. Alright. Search the fields near Midcopse, that's what we gotta do. So, let's go there. Now... okay, somewhere out here, they say.
A woman came through here, barefoot.
Yeah, and there's something there too. What we got?
A piece of fabric, possibly from a dress, got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her?
Maybe, but we don't see other prints, right?
Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy.
Right.
Dragged the body through here. Clear trail.
Alright. So, dragged her this away. I mean, we don't really need Witcher senses here, even we got these clear drag tracks, but...
Lugged the body all the way to the woods. Buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something's sticking out. A letter?
Well, let's read it. Even though I told him I don't want to know him, but I know you're not afraid of Bulkai, but I am. He says he loves me, but it's not the kind of love I have with you. It's a fierce, frightening kind. Bulkai won't leave us alone, ever. We have to run. Leave your reply in the usual spot. Your Zula.
The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night wraith. Alderman probably knew the girl. I ought to ask him.
Alright then. She's got her own specific bestiary entry? Oh, so does the Shrieker. Heard you have a problem. A monster you call a Shrieker? Aye, prowls about it does, snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. We did hear that. The monster tormenting the residents of Crow's Perch turned out to be a particularly nasty cockatrice. Geralt was not surprised the Baron's men had been unable to stop it. They could not possibly withstand the surgical precision of its strikes, which slice open arteries and provoke an outpouring of blood only the swallow potion could hope to stop. Neither did they know how to force it to the ground with a crossbow, a bomb, or a sign, and then evade its charge by rolling under the monster's outstretched wing. Well, I didn't roll under its wing either, but whatever, we got there. Just when it seemed the villagers would have to learn to live in the shadow of a bloodthirsty beast, to always look to the sky with fear, the Witcher arrived and put an end to the Shrieker for good. But specters. Alright, Jenny of the Woods. It is said true love's flame is never extinguished. This sad truth is the reason why Zula of Midcopse, whom in early death had separated from her beloved, was unable to find peace in the next life and instead returned to haunt her former environs as a night wraith. Fighting such an apparition is extremely difficult. A night wraith will form mirror images of herself to confuse her opponent and aid her in battle. She herself can take on immaterial form, rendering her invulnerable to blows. The best way to force her out of this state is to set a trap with the Earden sign, then quickly follow up with Igni while she is caught. Most important of all, however, is this. Never attempt to fight one in the middle of the night when the moon hangs high in the sky. Okay, Earden, and you say Igni as well, huh? Plus some spectre oil and a moon dust bomb. It's just gonna be wolves up here. We can leave them alone for now. Alright. Oh, he's just coughing. I thought he was saying something. Well, what's the answer? Inquiring minds want to know. I just want to clip that real quick. There we go. Now then, Alderman, we need to talk.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Got to talk to you about your Jenny of the Woods.
Zula and Bakai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows. 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
Well, I found
the
Zula.
girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bakai because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Bakai departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the Wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods.
Yeah, sorry to bring you bad news.
No way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the Wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
No hope to lift it, eh? I mean, I guess we didn't find anything near the body. Like, for our Noon Wraith, we were able to find the bracelet by her body. Here, all we've got is this knife, but...
Neighbour saw a dead woman, lying there all quiet and calm, her throat torn open, nary a drop of blood. Hunger's turned this one.
Alright. So out here is Lover's Field, huh? With all the wolves and stuff nearby, they're willing to go this far from town? Alright, I guess they all got away. Oh, yep, this is the spot, huh? Pretty flowers set out and everything. Okay, burn her letter and the blood from the knife. That's what we gotta do, eh?
A The night wraith won't appear in daylight.
Alright. So, how late does it have to be? Is 8 p.m. going to be dusky enough? And we are going to want Earden.
The night wraith won't appear in
Nope,
daylight.
it is not. Okay, yeah, it sounds like she's here. Geralt? Okay. Hi, Zula. Oh my goodness. Well, it did say hit her with some Igni after. Oof. Okay. Goodness. Okay. Turn this one. There.
Show me what you got.
Well, thus far she has been. And it seems like her health just completely regenerates. Oh, see? Health regenerating like crazy. Bandit camp. Oh my gosh, do not accidentally get in the midst of a bandit camp while fighting a Wraith. Last thing we need. She's gonna kill me because I'm not being careful. Yep. Ugh. Okay. Well, I'm still willing to keep at it. I think I'm going to go ahead, wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back and next time, what do I want to do? I'm going to run back to the smith in town off screen. I'm just going to take a look really quick at the various diagrams I have to see if I can make a better sword at this point, if there's one that I could equip. If there is, then I won't make it until I'm back on screen and I'll show you. If not, then, well, we'll just try it again basically as we are, and I'll just have to do better.